Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. We are still in the Nguithan Way Station. Nice dungeon crawl. It's interesting. It's got all kinds of stuff going for it, and we've got a locked door up there. Do you have anything that we need to look up over here? Oh, we can unlock it here. I think I've got the key, right? And this just leads downstairs. So let's check over here first. Anything up in here? Ah, an Adra Animat. Start with a volley on that. An Adra Ooze? The hell does that work? Alright, let's come over here.
I am ready.
You step up. It's not what I meant to do. You are going to come up here and get tentacles. Alright, Palagina's going to come after this guy. Try and knock this one far enough away that she can make a break for it. Ouch!
Happy to oblige.
Alright, Palagina is taking some damage. Yes, it's in range. Can we knock this down? Thank you. Not that it did any good.
You need something.
Yeah, I need you to go ahead and just rip into this thing. Thank you.
Yes.
Do we just drop a fireball over there on that stuff?
Captain.
Let's take down this one Animat, please.
I am ready.
Alright. Come over here. Yeah, let's take that thing down, please. Boom. Ow, they got a hate on it for Palagina for some reason. Alright, first I'm going to come over here and finish you off. Thank you. Alright, so we just got an ooze. Oh, and this dude, but this dude's almost down. Dude, let's just heal Palagina. Alright. Them tentacles. That's down.
Yes, Captain.
Rip into it! Not enough movement. But you can still cast. No, you can't.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, we can heal Palagina.
What is it?
Just take this out, please.
Your orders?
It's just an ooze. It's not terrible.
No, I cannot do that.
Can we do the AE? Or not the AE, but the ranged attack, please? For at least some damage? Nice, just enough range. I tripped an ooze! How do you even do that? I tripped an ooze, then pushed it to where it could be grabbed by tentacles. There we go. Alright, so what do we got in here?
What say?
The etchings upon the sarcophagus have been worn down past legibility.
I'm listening. Easily done.
Traps.
Speak for
It's disarmed, but your mechanics are still too low. Great. Alright, let's go down. And if I ever manage to level up again, I'll do some more mechanics on her. Or something. I don't know.
I'm listening.
Alright, what's this? Obsidian chips or whatever. Alright, this is not a huge thing
Not a problem,
down here.
Captain.
Got a little lightning bolt. Great, this could be really terrible. Essence batteries.
I feel faint.
System shock. Oh no! Oh no, that's killing everybody. Oh my god. Alright, no, I need you to kill this stuff, please, bird. No, not everybody, just the bird. Who is dead, right? No, this bird's not dead.
Yes, I'll take care of it.
And I will check in on this, but I need this bird to do the hard work here. I knew I should have done this before I went down there. And yet I didn't. Alright. Let's talk to this.
I'll see it done.
A woman lies dead on the tiles, her skin discolored with decay. Her rent flesh sloughs away to reveal bone. No maggots or bugs have reached her here, which only means that there's more of her left to assault your nostrils. A sword lies discarded beside her. A pack lies beneath her arm, and the barest wisp of essence hovers over her body. Read her soul. The brief images you see are scattered and confused. You are an explorer with a Valian trading company, and you're searching the ruin with your comrades. At least, they used to be your comrades. Now, you're not so sure. Things have been going wrong ever since you got to this island. First with Gian, then with Olara, though it might have started earlier on Tikawara, maybe when Vector fell sick. You hear a scream in the distance. You don't know where the others are. You don't know why there's blood on your hands. You don't know why it's so hard to think. But you remember you were supposed to be quiet to avoid the notice of whatever is down here. Something moves in the darkness. Examine the body. The woman's body lies at the end of a trail of smeared, crusted blood. The damage to her armor suggests a fight, though it looks like it's her attacker or attackers allowed her to crawl away to die. Holding your breath, you kneel to search the body. As you handle her remains, clumps of muscle and flesh fall off, raising a fresh wave of rot. Most of her belongings are slimy and rancid with putrescence, but her pack has escaped the worst of it. Inside, you see a few torn pages and a carved figurine. Take the pages. They look like they were ripped from a book or journal. They're brown and warped, with spilled drink and scrawled with a few brief entries. Take the figurine. The wooden figurine has the body of a woman and the head of a fish, with beady eyes and a gaping, snaggletooth maw. It's pale and rough textured, like it was carved recently.
Careful, Watcher. That thing's got a nasty hex on it. Confusion feels like.
Shodi's nose crinkles as she leans closer to examine the figurine. You feel a sharp, sudden headache. Take the weapon. The saber boasts a viciously serrated edge. Despite the state of its former master, the blade appears to be in good condition, and you retrieve it. Alright, well, that figurine... Alright, Beza's toothed blade is a one-handed saber that has biting cuts that deal with armor. I don't think we've got anybody that actually uses sabers right now, do we? I mean, technically, she does. Alright, what's the figurine? Is it a quest item? Yeah, the Nagati idol. Oh, you know what? That's from the island. That's what's-her-face gave it to her.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Nothing is lost. The search for Ukaizo. Alright. And let's go ahead and take a look at the notes. Beza's pages. These pages have been torn out of a larger book. They are stained brown and stiff with some dark, fragrant liquid. The entry has begun thus. I wanted so badly to find Poko Kohara, and now we are stuck here. No one dares to leave while the Titan roams outside, so we must hope we can find another exit somewhere in the ruins. Olara must have triggered it. It did not move until she began prying open the door, and before we knew it, it had Gian. The others do not say it, but I know they blame me for failing to save him. Smudges of dirt from the author's hand streak the page around the next entry. Olara is gone too. We move more slowly now, wary of traps and monsters. I detest this creeping about, and Dueno's stomping nearly makes it all pointless. But Falero has almost lost his nerve, and I do not think he can take another nasty surprise. The next entry is filled with big crooked letters that loop and swoop like a child's. The others sleep. We decided against candles or campfires, so I write in the glow of the Adra. It is good, because I hear something moving in the dark, even if the others do not. Falero insisted that we move slowly, so he could study the murals and the patterns on the floor. He thinks to save us from mishaps like the one that befell Gian and Olara, but none of that will help if the creatures here catch us. Dueno hides a limp, but the way he looks at Falero and me makes me think he is hiding something else too. They grow more and more paranoid with each hour in this place. When they awaken, we will press forward so that we may be done with it. In the meantime, I will keep the pages with my own observations. I cannot trust the others with them. The next entry is hastily scribbled. Falero lost the logbook and accuses me of sabotage. Sabotage! He is busy sketching these murals that he forgets why we are here. But I saw the Adra, and I understood. This place is sick. We are here to cure it. But Falero says the Wana were here long ago. That the murals prove as much. I think Wana Ma looks much like another, but he gave me an idea. Right now, we spend blood and treasure searching for luminous Adra. Our task would be much easier if we could make regular Adra luminous by enriching it with live souls. As I look at the equipment the Inguithans built here, so like the machines of our Animancer's construct, I wonder if they once did this very thing. And we have the villagers of Tikawara, so eager to help. When we return to Nekatak, I will present my idea to Lueva Alvari. I do not think Director Castle has the stomach for it, nor my companions, I fear. Oh, that's twisted. Okay. I've got to rest, basically. Can we rest here? So we can rest here, and I can try to get everybody up from the brink, basically. Crafting. Can we craft decent food? No, we cannot. There. Rest. Please tell me that it keeps everybody from dying. Alright, everybody's got their wounds fixed. And we do have one thing down here, even though we've discovered what happened to the expedition. All right, got some potions. Sorry about that. The Juana's figure's sacrifice seems to have supplied the pillar with energy, depicted in blue flame. Alright, we've got an earthquake kind of thing. Grab that. The stone and the glass of this contraption vibrates with some internal energy, setting the copper rings to buzzing. Alright, here we go. Probably going to be a boss fight and then some.
Enough to make me queasy. For the love of God, don't touch it.
Alright, that leads up. Let's go down here. The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The Adra panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. A high keening sound comes from the Adra. Examine the machine. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The keening grows louder. Activate the machine. You turn the Adra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first, nothing happens. Then you feel a fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. It's like a portal. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and the distant voices cry out again. Enter the corrupted Adra. It's going to be like it was before. The dimension within the Adra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. Yeah, you all coming with me. You're all coming with me. And they were trapped forever within a loading screen, never to be heard from again. Okay. We've got one of these places. A force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body and into the realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It's not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
What is this? Are we truly in this place?
Your actual body is still in Poko Kahara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. The voices you heard outside the pillars scream and wail somewhere close by. Oh, man. Alright, there's the Juana. Okay. You reach the source of the tumult. A festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
If this is how the gods run the beyond, I'm sure Valian animancy would be an improvement.
Yeah, you're right there, Palagina. A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with a grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
The speaker takes the form of an older Juana man, his visage shifting as if reflected in rippling water. He is not a physical presence, but rather a soul-given shape. Who are you?
We are the dead.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I meant your freaking name. His voice hits your mind like a clapper to a bell.
Talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
Eager, she raises the lantern high, shaking it back and forth to scatter the light around in a skittering dance. He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
A second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essence sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm reads Pococahara.
This is the guy behind the sword.
Drags Valian ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he's saying.
You come as an endorsement from your mother, I say.
He nods at Tekua.
As usual, I am the last to know.
Alright. The Defiant made it to Pococahara without much fuss.
Akira, and your ancient soul will help the gust flourish into a gale. Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
He gazes out at the shifting scenery beyond your floating platform with what only resembles stone.
And rots, apparently.
She wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks under her
What do
boots.
you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I'm a miner, not a mystic.
She aims a hard glare at Anaharu.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storm.
His lips curve into a slight smile. Blinking, Maya clears her throat and eases in closer to listen. There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Adra pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of Kith hands can wrest away their will.
In spite of his words, he regards the corruption over his shoulder with a frown.
No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
Mikara, then you do know
Ha!
my mother.
This is where Valian's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
He places a hand over the spot on his heart once occupied. Okay. Pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Rautawan warships.
Their ships also sink when the winds tip them over. Akira,
A smile slowly spreads from ear to ear.
I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
He opens his palms. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up an ambient essence into a frenzy. Far away, you think you hear furious winds growing in response.
To arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
She presses her temples with both hands.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
He furrows his brow towards Beza.
If you think bad weather will hold back my countrymen, you have greatly underestimated us.
They will depart when the waters rise to drown their investments. This I know.
These storms chase away fish and blight crops. You're the one killing Tikawara.
Fool! Ngati will stop churning the seas when the outsiders leave. Then I will be reborn as a Ranga. Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
You speak as though this Adra has been the heart and soul of your tribe for generations, though you have only recently come here.
Adra
Now I understand why this guy was driven out.
and health of the Deadfire. You whose breast is cold and still would know nothing of this. There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull end.
He glowers at you, the ambient essence growing sharp and turbulent around him. I could destroy this Adra. The Valians would have nothing here.
Spiteful and foolish. It would harm this tribe more than the Republic's.
She shakes her head and purses her lips.
They would find some other horror to visit upon Tikawara. This I know.
He seems ready to dismiss your words, but then winces, glancing away towards the ether.
This Adra, the broken machine. Do you speak truth? I feel no gods here.
He hangs his head. Whatever happened here is older than the trading companies.
The Adra. This is my prison. And yours is the first sane voice to speak through the bars.
He squeezes either side of his head as if to repress a deep pounding.
I try not to take that personally.
Would you destroy it? Let no Valian hands touch the Adra. Then you send me on to another life.
The skin crinkles at the corners of his eyes.
Do not listen to him, friend. We both know the islander has no idea how much a shard of this prison is worth.
Alright, I'll consider it. Your words reach him like a wind that fragments his essence, setting tatters to billow off into the ether. The last of Anaharu nods to you, all the while wearing a content smile. Then he's gone.
No, we didn't die just so the company could write us off as a loss and move on.
Beza grits her teeth, shaking her head at the departing form of Anahari. And you stopped. My countrymen will find Luminous Audra and a fresh corpse when they arrive. She snaps her fingers, signaling her crew to attack. Dude. You got me a fight here? Okay. Not a problem. Because we got tentacles! Seriously, that's what you got? That's what you got?
I am ready.
Alright, you deal with Beza and then attack. Ouch. Man, these guys hit a little hard. I will give them that. They hit pretty hard.
Of course.
Can we do like the death spell here? What if I move a little bit further?
You were saying?
Okay. Point blank, Beza. Go all the way over here. And I need to get on the other side of Alara here and then send Alara into the AE like a hockey puck. God, I love Andra's whip.
Happy to oblige.
Owned! Alright. Dude, let's reap this one. Owned!
What say?
Shark!
Your bones will feed the land.
Nom nom nom. Alright. Knock Falero down. We want to do this Spirit Lance or whatever, or this Necrotic Lance.
Speak freely.
Fire at Falero.
I am ready.
And finish him off. There we go. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. This pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would destroy the Audra around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. Return the natural flow of essence to the Audra, restoring its luminosity. You push the essence through the widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. You pull yourself back toward your body before the force rips your soul away. Alright. And there's nothing I need to grab here, so... Back to the realm of the living. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world, even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Audra, filling it with light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your companions gasp and groan beside you. You recover your face against the light radiating from the restored Audra. I think that was best for all involved. All right.
Chris? Of course.
I should probably return to Atsura, I guess. Hold on a second. Let's see. Did I just mess up? Let's get this up. So, what did Atsura want me to do? Okay, now I know what happened at Pokokahara. Both Atsura and Governor Alvari will be interested in my report. So what did Atsuri want me to do? Wants me to sabotage this operation, preferably without bloodshed. So that was not helpful for Atsura. That's okay. I probably should have gone ahead and shut that down. Did I have a quick save before that? I did. So, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go as is here. Let's go ahead and head on back. But I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to wrap it up here and we'll continue next time. I'll live with the decision I made. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment on your feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye. And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribestar, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.